Hi everyone, my name is Roseline and I did my research on email security threats or just email threats. And for what we know today, this email threat has become a hot topic in information technology, cycle as a new exploit and vulnerability affecting the most popular email clients and operating systems. And there are some key areas which are the confidentiality of your email. You want to make sure that your email is protected from unauthorized users like Cathy. You don't want Cathy to have access to your email in any ways. And the availability too. The integrity of emails. You want to be guaranteed that it has not been modified or destroyed by unauthorized individual. Again, here you come, Cathy. And also the availability. You want to make sure that the servers remain online and able to service the users. And in this area, any of the weakness in any of these three keys area will undermine the security posture of an email security and open door to the exploitation. Virus is one of the threats. It's widely spread by attachment in your email address. Sorry. Email attachment, just like some emails that you receive, you have some attachment that want you to open them. And once you open those attachments, it could easily affect. It could be it could be a virus without you knowing, and also downloading stuff on the internet, like music, or even exchanging some files from your classmates or friends, and also sharing music, and also installing some softwares without reading the license agreement. You want to make sure that you are try to avoid all these things. Make sure you know who sends the attachment to you before you try to open it, and also make sure that you know the license agreement. That you read the software agreement before you ever try to download it on your phone, on your laptop. And some of the symptoms, it slows down your computer performance, and also it could result to data loss, or it could also like a frequent computer crash, which is caused by this email virus, just by not knowing what to do, or just by asking, or just doing whatever, not caring, being lazy, could just cause anything on your laptop, and then you will not have to go to the doctor, like the technicians, to take care of it. Another common threat we have is spam. Studies has it that roughly half of the spam mail is related to money, advertising, get rich quick, or debit reduction plans, gambling opportunities, or also 10% of this is health related, and the remainder covers a wide variety of topics. Also, they have spammers. They kind of have a list of emails or something that yeah, list of they have a mailing list that seems legitimate, and they will always use scrubbing to collect publicly posted email address across the web. And if they are not doing that, they'll be generating alias through permutation of names and domains, like kelvina@gmail.com or kelvinb@gmail.com, just to get luck in getting your email. It can also be easily system generated, and they will send message to entire email list they have, just to they'll just send a random email in order to also get luck to get into you. So whenever you click on the email, they will know that that email exists. But if you don't click on it, then they will not get you. So that's why it's always good. Just if you don't know the person that sends the email, just delete it. Don't even try to open it, because it could cost. And this is yeah, this is how this is why it's a threat. They now use traffic distributor systems, TTS, that when they to run campaigns, it's giving them the ability to use the same campaign to be more effective. Serve up different types of spam and even malware to different types of machines in different locations. Can you imagine when they send that to your email? Just that little boy there, right there. Just they'll be wherever they are. They'll just, and you will get in your. So just beware and be careful. You want to protect your email. Yeah, those are some ways that you want to respond to email. You want to protect your email. Avoid giving your personal emails to your friends. Avoid giving your personal to anyone other than your family, friends, or business associate. Also, it would be nice to create a separate email for, let's say, for your business, for business related, have a separate email, and for anything other than business, like making some purchases online or some other things, have a separate email. And also to password too. You want to protect your password and keep your email safe, so you will not be a victim. Never display your email openly online, because this also, if they get your email, that's the way they can send you they can send you scam or something. So once you click on it, they have access to your email or any other vital information on your computer, even to your account. You also want to use technology to block it. Check with your internet ISP, your internet service provider, to see what blocking utilities it offers and how to activate it. And also, never respond to spam. Ignore the unsubscribe links in email. In emails. If the email you received did not require subscription, there is little probability that you will stop the emails by unsubscribing. Instead, by responding to the email, you are essentially validating that your email address is active and being read. And you know that most practitioners will often sequentially sell your email address to others. You have to be careful on all these things, and also report your spam emails to the United States United, the United States has the Can Spam Act, controlling the assault of non-solidated pornography and marketing ads. Report anything that you see or any spam that you know or you notice that has all this threats to them, and they have an email, spam@uce.gov, and they will take care of this. Another threat is pushing. They also thieves, identity thieves often push for information by sending email spam or pop-up messages that appear to be legitimate business organizations. That is your bank or online payment service that you may not deal with. These pushers lure their victims to counterfeit websites that appear to be legitimate sites. However, they're intended to trick you into divulging information needed to steal your identity or perform fraudulent acts. So you need to be careful now in order to not be a victim of any of this. Make sure that any of the email you see relating to maybe your bank or what online payment service you want to, if you have access or know the company they are trying to use, you might want to call them if you have their number or your bank, just to make sure that they are the ones. And you know that banks will never ask you your personal information through email, like your password and your account information. They will never ask you to do that. So if you suspect any of this, you might first want to call them just to make sure that you are safe and you are not giving your information to the wrong person or to cats. And how does it work? This is how attackers typically send emails designed to encourage recipients to click on an embedded URL, click on the status of your package or notification for usage of your mails. For example, clicking on a link opens a browser and the user is taken to a site that is being set up as a trap by the attackers to either harvest credentials. So the site would typically appears familiar and persuades the user to hand over data, asking them, for example, to enter their username and password to proceed outside the corporate network. Be sure not to do this, or be sure to know be sure to know that this information or this site is who or what they say it is before you can actually enter your username and password, because once they get access to your email, your username and password, every information that is in that database or that site, they will have access to it, which could really pose a problem to you in the futures. And they can also deliver malware. So you want to be just be careful, so he won't, just as he's busy trying to do something to you, just don't let him get to you. So how to recognize this? Yeah, you want to watch very well the spellings. You might want to buy some telescope and make sure that you watch the spellings and the grammar errors, because some of them probably, might make an error while sending you the message, spelling error or grammar error. So, and any professional or business or associate or sometimes you as a person might also make errors, but then it's kind of might be obvious, to differentiate between the real person here and like differentiate the real person, which is Bob or Alice, from Cathy when he's trying to lure you into doing stuff. And beware of any genetic greetings, like uh, like any greeting, like dear customer. Let's say most companies will address you by your name, in any email. They will say dear Roseline, or dear, George, or dear whatever. But then when it comes to all these pushes, they will address you by dear valued customer. So you have to be aware and know the difference between who is here, and look out for the account suspension or cancellation warnings. Some of the do's and don'ts when it comes to their emails being safe. You want to make sure that you never respond to pop-up messages or emails asking for personal or financial information. You want to also make sure that you never click on links within emails. Instead, copy and paste those links open another browser, copy and paste instead of opening it from your email address. Be cautious about opening emails or attachment or downloading files from email. Just don't open any emails that you don't know. Any emails or attachments that you don't know who sent it to you, because you could be lured into all this whole problem, or you could you could be a victim. And never give your personal or financial information to an never use email to provide personal or financial information to an organization. Of course, all the organizations or banks or your banks or even eBay will tell you that they will never ask you your password through email, or they will never ask you your account number or all that information through email. So if you find out that someone is asking you that, then that should be a clue to you that, okay, this is not from my bank, or okay, somebody is trying to get me to get access to my information. So it's better for you to call your bank if they are using your bank's information or name. Just call them to see, okay, hey, I received this email and it has your bank information, your bank name or something. In that case, they can also help you, to figure out, or maybe where you can forward it, depending on the policy or how they can react to all this information. They can help you figure out what to do next and how to follow it, how to go about it. Use the things you would like to do is use the antivirus, spam filters, pop-up blockers, and anti-spyware. Always keep your antivirus protection and the software up to date. Install firewall and update your operating system regularly. Increase your browser security settings and act immediately if you believe you have been hacked by a pusher. A fisher, sorry. So be careful now in all these informations are your security informations, or all these firewalls and antivirus are up to date, and you have one on your laptop that will always tell you, do not proceed. This is not safe. Just be careful. Yeah, sometimes we see that and we still ignore it and still proceed, because we are kind of in a hurry situation. We just want to go. We don't really think about it before we do what we do. Sometimes we are into the situation before we find out that we have done something wrong to ourselves or have caused ourselves problems that could go a long way. So just be careful and make sure your antivirus and everything is up to date. And that is it. Any question?